Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today we're going to take a look at how to disable Cortana on Windows 10 2020. Keep watching to find out more. Okay, in today's video we're going to be taking a look at how to disable or re-enable Cortana on our Windows 10 devices. Now this is after the May 2020 update, so depending on when you're watching this, it may be slightly different. Every time there's a Windows update, Microsoft seems to find another way of squeezing Cortana back into our lives, although she is slightly less intrusive at the moment, but still, for some people they are finding CPU spikes or excessive RAM usage. So if you're on a slightly lower end machine and you're trying to squeeze all the power out of your machine that you possibly can, then possibly removing or disabling Cortana can be just the trick. So let's go over to the PC and I'll show you how it's done. Okay, so this is our Windows 10 PC and this is, like I say, it's May 2020, so we've got all the latest updates. And as you can see in the taskbar, we've got our Talk to Cortana button. Now you can easily get rid of, just if you want to get rid of that button, just to make things look a bit neater, you can just right click on the taskbar and you can choose to disable this by getting rid of the tick box there, and there we go, Cortana is effectively gone. But when you reboot, the Cortana services and what have you are still running and will be part of your searches. So that's not really the best way of doing it. So what we're going to do is go into the registry. Now obviously we are going to be going to the registry, so do please make a backup of your registry before you start this and save that backup somewhere just in case you need to revert it. But having said that, this is a very simple, straightforward key to either add or remove or to revert should you need to. And like I said, I will be putting the links to this, or the actual text itself, into the video description, so you can just copy and paste it so it's nice and easy. So let's open up Registry Editor. So in our start bar, just type in regedit, or just start typing and it should come up straight away. Now what you'll need to do is right click on Registry Editor and choose Run as Administrator. When you do that, you'll get the pop-up saying, do you want to allow this app to make changes? So just go ahead and click on Yes. And we get our registry editor. So this is the area that we need to be, the key. So like I said, this will be pasted into the video description, so you can copy and paste it yourself. For those of you that are interested, it is in the H key local machine, then in software, then into policies. And in policies, we then open up Microsoft and then into Windows. Now what we need to do here is to add a new folder. So we're going to right click on Windows, and we're going to choose New Key. And this new key we're going to call Windows Search. So Windows space search, and Windows with a capital W and search with a capital S. And now we've got our new key. So now what we can do is we can right click on this again, and now we can choose New, and we want a 32-bit dword value. So we've got a new value here, and what we're going to call this is AllowCortana. So it's capital A, double L O W, capital C, O R T A N A. So AllowCortana. So that's the key saved, and to modify it, what we'll make sure is the value data is set to 0 and in the decimal. And if you actually want to re-enable Cortana after this, you can quite easily go into, you can, if you want to, just delete this key and it will revert back to the standard behavior. But if you just want to switch between the two every now and then, you can just change that value to 1, click OK, do a restart, and you get the idea. So 1 is basically on, so if you think of it as a binary thing, 0 is off, 1 is on. So we're going to set ours to 0 and hit OK. And we're going to close down our registry editor. And we'll quickly restart the PC, and we should find that our Cortana will be gone and will not be running on startup anymore. So we'll quickly restart the PC. Okay, so there we go, we've restarted, and as you can see now, our Cortana button is missing. And now when we type in any searches, so if we just type in Google, Cortana is not going to get involved in any way, shape or form, so we're all good. And hopefully our CPU spikes and RAM usage will be down a little bit. Now if you're wondering what the CPU spikes and the RAM usage are all about, if you just Google it, just type in Cortana using a lot of resources, 2.5 million results already, so you can get a general idea that it can be a system hog and using a lot of resources. And also it says there, does disabling Cortana improve performance? Well, you can certainly find out the answers. Again, lots of information out on the web on there, but if you want to disable it, so it's very easy to do and pretty quick and simple. Okay, so there you go. There is how to disable Cortana or re-enable it should you feel you need to. Again, all of the registry keys will be put in the video show notes below, so you can check those out for yourself. Just copy and paste them if you wanted to. If you've got any other comments or questions on Cortana or anything related to this, feel free to let us know in the comments section. I'll be interested to hear from you. But that's pretty much it for now. I've been Mike. This is Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and hopefully we'll catch you in the very next video. Thanks for watching. Hi, this is Mike from Mike's Unboxing Reviews and How To, and today I'm going to go and I'm not. Cortana as part of our search engines. So let's go over to the PC now, and we will. But obviously, if you want to remain faithful to the. Okay, so in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at a way of. No, we're not. Sake, waffling.